Hello, bronies, it's me, and I just got out of seeing Every Little Thing She Does, the newest My Little Pony episode. Now, when it comes to characters of My Little Pony, Starlight Glimmer is clearly one of the most polarizing. You either love her or you hate her. She's like the John Cena of My Little Pony. So, what did I think of this newest episode that comes near the tail end of the season? Well, let's get to the story. Starlight Glimmer has been impressing Twilight with her magical abilities, but when it comes to friendship lessons, she's not exactly very good at them. So, in order to alleviate that, Starlight tries to complete 5 friendship problems involving the other 5 main characters all at once. How does she plan on doing that? By brainwashing her friends and having them follow her bidding. Yeah, as you'd probably expect, it doesn't work. But I'll let you see it for yourself, because the result is actually kind of funny. So yeah, Starlight Glimmer isn't really the most likable character of the lot, but I really did like her in this episode because she handles a subject that I myself deal with. We all know there are some people who are proficient in a lot of different subjects, but they're just terrible at one. For example, when I'm at college, I'm usually pretty proficient in a variety of subjects, and therefore I do pretty well in most of my classes, but there's usually one class, one or two, that I just do absolutely horrible at. And I think I have to either lie about it or just alleviate the problem by not talking about it to make sure my parents are impressed. You know, I usually have to not talk about it or just discuss my more impressive feats. And it's a similar thing here with Starlight. She's not very good at friendship problems, but she thinks she can alleviate that with her incredible magic abilities, which of course does not work. The humor in this episode is actually really good, as there are not only tons of cool visual gags involving the castle going into chaos as Starlight's problem gets bigger and bigger and bigger as it goes on, almost like it's a Season 6 version of Lesson 0, but also because there are tons of funny references that actually fit in pretty well. There are references to Braveheart, Spider-Man, Captain America. There's even a sneaky little reference to Super Speedy Cider Squeezy 6000. Ironic, because the last episode had the main antagonists of Super Speedy Cider Squeezy 6000. There are nice little touches here and there. The animation is surprisingly even better than some of the other episodes this season, in my opinion. In fact, the opening portion where Starlight is just testing her magical abilities and showing them off to Twilight, I think that whole sequence was left in there just to mainly show off the animation, which, like I said, is very impressive for this episode. Tons of magical effects, chaos all abound, and I really do like most of Starlight's spells that are different from Twilight's yet very similar. In fact, some of her spell names seem like they come out of a Harry Potter novel. Just watch the episode again and then maybe read a Harry Potter novel or watch one of the movies and you'll see what I mean. Speaking of which, I should really feel that it's mean-spirited for Starlight to brainwash her friends, but heck, considering she already brainwashed a cult back when she first appeared, I sort of expected her to botch this one up. Besides, hearing all of Twilight's friends talk in a brainwashed robot state is friggin' hilarious to me. I mean, if I had that spell, I could probably just do that to my worst enemy and have him do something humiliating while just talking like a robot. Sure thing, Starlight Glimmer. I don't know, it's just something I enjoyed. So the lesson in this episode was another one that I thought was really well done. How Starlight Glimmer was totally missing the point when it comes to the friendship lessons, and how she really thought she was trying to please everyone when she was really trying to please no one. So she's not only like the My Little Pony equivalent of John Cena, she's like the My Little Pony equivalent of Mako from Legend of Korra, the one character who tries to please everyone when he ends up pleasing nobody. Maybe that's one of the many problems that people have with Starlight Glimmer. But in my opinion, in a similar fashion to Lesson 0, this episode really does a good job at knocking Starlight down a few pegs while also giving her a good lesson and giving her a good resolution for her conflict. As the episode is wild, crazy, and totally full of funny references, especially during the brainwash sequence, but it also has a good ending where Starlight makes up with her friends, actually does the friendship lessons parts pretty well, and even manages to do a little chillaxing at the end. And yes, seeing Rainbow Dash with shades on will never stop being cool. I don't care how often they do it. So, Spike was his usual deadpan self. Kelly Sheridan, who did a great job with the voice work, as she always does, who knew Barbie could be such an entertaining My Little Pony character. And the writer Mike Vogel has proved that he is one of the more versatile writers in the show by giving us a Starlight episode that's actually pretty fun to watch and doesn't derail any characters. Heck, Starlight's already so hated by the fans that I wonder how the fans will react to this one. Will they see her development as good and actually start to like her, or will they continue to treat her as the Roman Reigns of the My Little Pony universe? A character that they never wanted, and the character that they actually want out as soon as possible. Only time will tell. But for now, this episode's funny, it's witty, it's got a great lesson, and it's got some excellent animation to go along with it. So I'll give every little thing she does a 8 out of 10. See you later.